Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the new Superman trailer that we here at Talk Punch reacting to. Are you guys ready for this?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's go ahead, watch this and react to it, and then we'll chat about it. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
She knows he's...
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've
Drops his
come under
voice an octave.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
I think he looks good.
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States will cause
anybody except for
problems around the world.
Doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Him getting frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I just want to help.
I can really.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
What?
So are they using this theme again?
Choices.
I hope so.
I mean, at least for the trailer.
Your
I don't know. We'll see if it.
I thought maybe
the
it was
movie.
just the first trailer.
that's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. Somehow
A lot of guys
focal
there.
point of the entire world's conversation. But will
Hey.
not
Huh?
accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
There he is.
Yeah. That's
You have a dog?
oh. puppy.
All right. What do you guys think?
Wow.
Initial reactions. Charlie, go.
I kind of like that. There's torn on the plot thing. There's not a lot of plot given away here. Not a lot of story being told, and I kind of like that, right? Because it's a movie that I'm going to see anyway. So the visuals look stunning.
Yeah.
I love the cast. I don't know if you guys watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but fantastic show. So I'm excited for the Lois Clark stuff. It's colorful. It's bright. It's like almost like an intentionally colorful and I like the little voice change from doing like a Bruce Wayne to Batman. There, he's like,
Sure.
"Hi, I'm Clark Kent. My cape's in the deep fat fryer." And then he's like, "Hello, Lois. Yes, I'm ready to interview." That was pretty great. I like the costume. What do you guys think of the costume? I know we did an episode on the costume from just the stills. Now that we're getting to see this in a little bit more action, how we feeling?
It's looser than I thought it was going to be. And I
You like a tight fit.
Yeah.
do like a tight fit. They have him right there. Well, I guess no, see, like in his sleeve right there. Right? Like you've got some room.
There's a little room.
It's interesting. It's a
Okay.
different kind of costume than we've ever
It's really-
gotten before.
It's growing on me. It really is growing on me. But I gotta say, I really like this. This trailer was really well done. Really well done. Just the conversation of Superman, like being interviewed by Lois, is like I'm sure Zack Snyder's head would have exploded. Something so kind of like not just touching, but like complex, interesting. And like you said, bro, he was getting frustrated. And why wouldn't you? You know, like he's like, I'm just trying to help people. You guys are doing this to me, and I'm just trying to help you. I think that is really fantastic. I mean, it's difficult to say. Anytime somebody's like, "Well, this is a superhero in real life, or being treated like real life, or it's down to earth," and I'm like, I'm not going to say anything like that. But it's interesting. Some of the questions that usually are not asked in these kinds of movies, and if it goes no further than that, I don't even care. I think it's really cool how they were just doing that. That scene, that interaction that they were having, really cool. And like you were saying, visuals are fantastic. And of course, it's probably all because of Nathan Fillion. We saw him several times in the trailer. That's really all we needed. I mean, we can always have more. If anything, we should just have more of that. That's my only gripe with this trailer. More Nathan Fillion.
I think he's going to be and Peacemaker, right?
Peacemaker? Oh, he's going to be in Peacemaker? Or Peacemaker's going to be in it? Wait, that's DC? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Peacemaker is one of the few things they're keeping as like a holdover from the old DC.
Yes.
There he is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I am so stoked to see that logo. Ah,
the logo on his J. Yeah.
I love the Green Lantern.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
the selfie girl.
I really like this trailer. I like all the visuals. I am a sucker for like the way that this right here, this little like 3D fly-in Superman the movie aesthetic. I love it. It's really interesting to me that they seem to be using the John Williams, and they're mixing it up a little bit, but it's interesting, and I'm not like I love that thing. That is the Superman theme is the first music I ever in my life remember hearing because my parents had the record.
Nice.
And it's I just think about the Justice League movie where they brought in Danny Elfman, and Danny Elfman was like, Batman only has one theme. And then you heard it and it was like, but it doesn't work. And from the trailer, it's cool. In the movie, I hope that it fits. I hope that I can put it together in my brain. How do you guys feel?
The composers for this are David Fleming and John Murphy. And you've heard some of their music if you've watched some of the Last of Us TV series. David Fleming did music for that, Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. John Murphy was involved with some of those, and all the way back to 28 weeks later, 28 years later. Can't wait for that as well. Different trailer reaction for a different time, but I think they've done some good music. I mean, there's nothing in here about like a credit to John Williams for the thing. So who knows if it'll actually make its way into the movie? I kind of hope it does. I like it being like some connective tissue to that Christopher Reeves Superman. Just it's a great theme. I mean, it's a beautiful theme.
It is,
and it always at least for our generation will always kind of evoke thoughts of Superman when you hear that. And it's just very like triumphant and it kind of has like that kind of like a heroic imagery attached to it. Like when you hear that, I love that shot though with Hawkgirl right there. Are you guys like some of the CGI even in the trailers looking a little less? The robots getting sawed. Like we're just gonna kind of ignore that and just embrace that it's gonna be a fun movie and not worry about how good the CGI looks
from trailers that anytime a CGI looks off in a trailer, they're still working. You hear about companies working on the CGI until like the week before it gets set. Like
that's true.
And if it's a little wonky.
If it's Wolverine's claws from the movie Wolverine, where it looks like Toontown and he's looking in the mirror.
That's a different story.
It's so horrible.
That was just really bad. I mean, so everything else looks cool though. Like I'm not seeing a whole lot of CGI that I'm like, oh.
Well, it was just that one sequence, like with the dog and with the saws and the robots.
That
That's a little
cool.
reminded me a little bit of Blade 2. That does look good there.
Yeah.
I'm curious. What are you guys' thoughts on Ma and Pa Kent?
I was just gonna say, it like you see him there, and then like these hands come like onto his shoulders. That whole move there reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn. I thought a vampire was about to bite him in the neck. I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh, it's a mama. All right, well, she's gonna get his boots.
Here's Pa Kent. What do you think about Pa Kent?
That makes it seem very realistic. I mean, like, I could see him having a heart attack. He looks older and in harder shape.
Aww.
Definitely. If they were like, yeah, he's going to have a heart attack, I'm like,
nice to my boy, man. Pruitt Taylor Vince, he's a national treasure, man. Come on now.
Where do I know him from?
Have you seen, I don't know, like anything ever? Because he's been in everything.
I've never seen anything. Never, ever.
No, I mean, I could list off his credits, but there's like, it's like in the hundreds.
It's interesting. It's a little jarring because we just went from Kevin Costner to this.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Well,
Charlie.
He was also in JFK. He was also in JFK with Kevin Costner. So the threads continue to weave together. So
it doesn't seem like he is going to give a performance that actually makes no sense as Jonathan Kent, whereas Kevin Costner's was like, hey, you're not from Earth and you don't have to do any of that kind of thing. Don't be a hero. In fact, don't do anything. Instead, he was, I'm not going to get into it, but all I'm saying is he seems like he's giving a great performance, and so does she. Where are they supposed to be from? I thought they were from Kansas. She sounds like she's like not Kentucky, but I don't know. She certainly doesn't.
Let me turn it back on.
Very, very.
Go get him for you.
Get him for you.
Go get him for you.
Get him for you.
Wow. Which is, hey, you know what? I think that's interesting. It's something new. It's different. It doesn't take anything away from it.
It is different.
But I was like, huh, okay.
I don't know if this counts as like an old man yelling at. I don't know if this is like an old man yelling at clouds thing, but like I have this very strong belief that voice acting should be done by voice actors, and that whenever possible, and especially in like large budget movies like this, give character parts to character actors who have like owned their craft and skills and are just good.
Absolutely.
Don't give them to people who just have a name. No one's gonna go, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna see Superman or not. Oh, Kevin Costner's has a small part as his father. Oh well, now I'm in. Like no one's doing that. Give it to people who have been acting for decades and have honed the craft of being a Ma and Pa Kent. So I'm not. Who knows? Maybe these are terrible actors, and well, I'm not familiar with the nice ladies' work, but I know Mr. Kent will be great.
Yeah,
it just seems very different. If they almost like maybe it's just this scene, but she seems a little like comic relief. Apollo, your boots for you.
It's James Gunn, of course. It's going to be like a whole bunch of that, like little silliness. Eyes up here, pal.
Quirky, weird people.
Yeah, and you know that Nathan Fillion is going to be chewing up scenery left and right, and just being, his charming comedic self.
Absolutely.
We don't get any shots of, at least not that I remember, of Jimmy Olsen here. I love Skylar Gisondo, so I hope he has a role, like a real role in this movie.
He was in it. There was a scene. It looks almost like Clark Kent is yelling into his phone, but apparently he's actually being happy and he's dancing. And Jimmy Olsen is like opposite him.
Show me, Brody. Show me the scene.
How about
take me to Jimmy Olsen
because I have this right here. How about Lex Luthor? Okay. How are you guys feeling about it?
Yes.
I'll find that scene.
He's you know what? There it is. That's it. Yeah. It looks like he's all upset, but apparently he was like dancing and laughing.
That's his ear there? Okay. I can see it. I can see it now in slow motion.
Super fast.
There. Yeah.
There he is.
For those of you who are not familiar with his work, he is fantastic. And so you're going to enjoy him in this movie if he has a real part. If he doesn't just get shot behind the ear in like scene 3 or something.
That is a shot at Zack Snyder, but not from me. But I totally agree.
It wasn't a shot at anybody. I'm just saying, like, you know, if he dies early on, we're not going to get a lot of screen time of him. That's all I'm saying.
But James Gunn is a quality director who knows how to write and direct.
Right.
No, we're not talking about James Gunn. That's for another episode. We're just reacting.
We're not participating in the Gunn Snyder wars here. We're just talking soups. I like Nicholas Hoult as an actor. I will be curious to see if he comes off. I don't know, how do I say this diplomatically? I don't want him to be like petulant and whiny. I just don't like. I don't know. And
gotten that enough with the last.
Did you like Eisenberg in the Lex Luthor role, Brody?
No.
Okay. Me neither. I want Lex to have a little gravitas, and I am a little worried that he's maybe a little too young. And I mean, he's in his 30s, but he looks in that like in that still shot right there. He looks like he's like 18 years old.
Yeah, he really looks. That still.
You know, and he's you know he's a good actor, but we'll see. I hope he pulls it off.
He's pulling off things. I saw him in things. I couldn't believe that he was in Nosferatu. I didn't care for the movie, but I thought he was shockingly good in it. Like, I was like, wow, he's in this. And he's he's excellent. But about this movie, I think this is an excellent trailer. It makes me really excited to see this movie.
He was really good in About a Boy when he was actually a boy. That was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that this trailer looks great. I know we're going a little bit long here for our typical.
Oh, yep. Let's wrap it.
But yeah, you know, I think that this looks great. This was already like one of my most anticipated. I think this was my number 2. But I'm really excited for this. All right. Well, you guys have anything else to add?
No, hey, I'll just say, hey, let us know in the comments. Are you guys excited for this? Does this look fun to you? What are your favorite moments from the trailer? Some things that you guys picked up on. We're on this journey together. Hopefully it's a great movie and we can all talk about it. And well, either way, no matter what it is, we'll be here to talk about it again.
Yes, we will.
Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.